This is a stand-up comedy about stand-up comedy because I wanted to go to Chennai to understand a stand-up comedy. So I spent a free mic. After attending the stand-up comedy, I understood the last few things. I understood the stand-up comedy was first thing was that what is stand-up comedy? Stand-up comedy means you have to stand up and do some comedy. You cannot sit down and do comedy. You cannot lie down and do comedy. Okay, you cannot jump and do comedy. You simply have to stand up and do a comedy. Okay, so that is a definition of stand-up comedy. So that I understood. Then stand-up comedy is not about jokes. That stand-up comedy means a set of jokes, but here it's more like a personal experience explained in a lighter vein. So stand-up comedians have a lot of trauma. Okay, they have child sexual abuse. They have been victims of kidnapping, and they are bad words. Most of them talk some cuss words. Uh, they say the four-letter words, you know, and they are very hungry for sex, or you can say they are deprived of sex. So they keep talking about sex, um, and they are one of the is they are feminist, they are communist, they are capitalist, they are Trumpist, they are sexist. I hope they are not rapist, but they are a lot of east. And I also understand all of the stand-up comedians watch porn. Some of them watch a real porn, and some of them read porn, and they're all confused about relationship, and they're all confused, scared about marriage, and many of the stand-up comedians themselves undergo therapy. Okay, and they're scared of therapist also. They think it's the rapist. Okay, now let us look at the other side of the table for the therapist, like me being a psychiatrist. What happens to me whenever I do therapy? I also have these stand-up comedy experiences. Because the patient comes and tells me, "Sir, my wife keeps shouting at me." And I am thinking, same pinch. Come on, man, my wife is also always shouting at me. This happens everywhere. Next patient comes and says, "Sir, my daughter, she eats only noodles for breakfast, noodles for lunch, noodles for dinner." I thought, yeah, correct. My daughter is also doing the same thing. What can we do now? And another guy came to me and told me, "Doctor, I'm not getting any intimacy with my wife. What should I do?" And I don't know. If I had known that, I would have not become a psychiatrist, man. Come on. And one patient tells me, "Doctor, my wife refuses to have sex. I love my boss. She also, I don't know how to propose to her. Now I desperately need something. What should I do?" Then I told me, "Come on, man, you come to the wrong place. You should go somewhere else." So then another person came. He said, "What's your job?" He tells me he's unemployed. "So what's your wife doing?" "She's also unemployed." Then I'm thinking, okay, guy, I'm also unemployed. I better believe that you give me some fees. Huh? And then I also understand that today people are going always on Tinder. They're going on Tinder, they're going on Hinge, or pure. There are a lot of apps in which people are doing trying to date. But in those times when the internet was not there, dating was more fun. Especially in India or Chennai, guys used to go to bus stands to meet a girl. They'll go to a bus stand, or they. For me, I have to sit in a library. Sometimes I sit in a library 2 or 3 tables away from a girl, look from a distance, try to smile, then say hi, and maybe possibly they are reading an economics book, then ask, "Hey, are you an economics student?" You know, so take that risk. Sometimes they talk back, sometimes they scold you, sometimes they say they're not interested in talking. But yeah, live the pre-world, the dating was much more happening, I thought. So that's up for today's stand-up comedy. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. I don't know how to end this.